Hey guys, it's me. I'm here at the My Red Rock truck stop.
So
I
a
did
ghoul walks into
mention
a bar.
in my
Bartender says, "We
hmm?
don't serve ghouls here." Ghoul says, "That's fine. Is the human fresh?"
No, it's Hancock telling a really awful joke. In the last video I said that I was going to give a little quick tour of my Red Rocket truck stop, which I've made my permanent home. If you haven't checked out my video before, it was the fast travel mat, which you see right here, right under me. That's a little thing that I was kind of hard to
World's always
find.
gonna have tyrants. If I get my
I
way,
actually got a lot of views on
world
that,
won't
so
last.
I'm happy that I was able to do a video that was helpful to a lot of you guys. So here I am, my Red Rocket truck stop. So far I'm in level 70 something, but I've only downloaded 3 add-ons. Far Harbor. Oh, what's going on here? I guess we got some rust devils out here. Let's let's take care of them real quick. Oh, there's a lot. There is a lot. Okay. This happens very often. For some reason, it just spawn here, but my revolver makes a mincemeat out of them. So anyways, the Rust Devils, you only get these guys when you download the automaton add-on. They repurpose robots and make them look all sorts of weird. Anyways, so here right under the Nuka-Cola, I have a nuke sign is the entrance to my Red Rocket truck stop, because all around I put walls. Here's a door which is never closed, but I did put some mines somewhere around here. There's a bottle cap mine there, but no one really comes in here. So anyway, so here is the robot station workbench that you get with automatron. Here
Careful.
is Curie. Curie, you get her from, I forget what vault it is. I got her a while back. So pretty much any companion that I've come across, I sent them here. So the companion I have right now is Piper. So she's following me right now. But all of these have, at one time or another, actually followed me at one point. Here I just put some little station for them to sit down and sleep, which Nuka-Colas and Quantums everywhere. And, a couple beds. Over here in the back, there's a, I don't know why there's a mine there. Here, this little fella, Gracie, I bought him off a merchant. He actually increases defense in your area, but I just wanted to have a beaten dog because I thought it was cool. So she just kind of walks around, and sometimes she kind of interacts with dog meat, which is kind of funny. Back here is just a
wearing me out.
cooking station, and over here we have
We'd
Katie,
move
or Case,
faster
I
if you
should say, I'm
kept your
sorry.
eyes on the road and off me arse.
Is okay. Is, I don't know, messing with some crops up back here. Is my chemistry station. I just kind of put like a roof up here just to kind of give it some more shelter. There's Hancock. And here I have a random Nuka Quantum there. Here I have a chest for nothing but edible stuff, water, and dirty water, and food. Here's nothing but medicine, drugs, anything medical that enhances your stats or enhances you. Got my stealth boys here. So I've done a lot of spelunking, so I have a bunch of stuff. You know, like I have 86 blood packs, and here it's just a bunch of crops. I have a lot of crops here. Not as much as I should have, but that's where I keep my crops. Over here is my pride and joy, my bobblehead stand, and I have all the bobbleheads already. I actually found most of them on my own without using any videos, but the last 8 I couldn't find them at all, and so I kind of cheated and I went on YouTube, but they were actually kind of hard to find, so I'm happy that I did that, or else I would have never found them. So yeah, that's my little stand. Here's my MLA from the little lamplight. No, little lamplight. I'm sorry. That's part 3 or New Vegas. I'm sorry. From I forget their names. They're the ones that help the synths escape through underground, kind of like in the olden times. But I ended up betraying them. But I kind of kept this as a souvenir. A lot of the stuff here that you see here, I kept them as souvenirs for missions. So here, the Vim. This is obviously from Far Harbor. You can only get these in Far Harbor. So I just kind of put these as a souvenir. Here I just put all the scraps of papers that I find. Up here, the Gilded Grasshopper, the Flight Data Recorder, and the Shem Drowned Skull. These are all missions that I found. These two paintings, they were missions. They were the Cabots, the Cabot house. When he has his father, which has an artifact on his head, and you have the choice between letting him live or killing him. I ended up killing him. I don't know why I just did it. And that's when he ended up giving me the gamma gun. So I put that as a remembrance of that mission. And I have a bunch of quantum bottles here that I dropped here. So I just wanted to litter the floor, but for some reason they fuse into the floor. I don't know why. And I just put a bunch of more nukas over here. Here I have a complete Gidea Buttercup. Now a lot of the stuff here I put it was nicely organized, but I guess when my companions or the guests here walk around, they knocked stuff down. Here's my dogmeat and his little armor in his house. More quantums up here. But I had a lot more stuff. Like here I had the newspaper that's talked about Eddie Winter and a bunch of San Francisco cigars, which, you know, that was from the mission. We have to find Eddie Winter with Valentine. So I put them here as a remembrance, but of course when I came back and it disappeared because the dude just kind of like bump into him and just make them fly everywhere. So there's a good amount of stuff that's missing because it just they fused against the floor. They were just knocked out and I can't find them anymore. So that's the downside about it. I don't know what the hell this is doing here. Ring stand. Here is Automatron 918. That is also from the Automatron extension pack. Over here, in my garage, here I have a steam trunk just for nothing but wardrobes, so chest, clothes, and armors. I really wish that they would have made like an armor stand, not necessarily for, you know, power armor, but just like regular armor. You just like a mannequin or something. Just put it there and put like my best armor there, just kind of showcase it. I kind of wish they had that. Here I've actually filled up 3 entire racks of magazines. I'm not done yet, obviously. I still have a lot more to go. Here I have, in this steam trunk, I have my specialized weapons that I found, mainly from legendary foes, and just weapons that I just kind of like to use. Here's just the random regular weapons that I just kind of found. I don't really use, I just kind of kept them just because. Here I have all the holotapes I've ever found, which is a lot, and for some reason, to me, I absolutely love finding holotapes. They just have so much interesting information in them. And here I have, again, my Vim power armor, which is from Far Harbor. You cannot get this anywhere else unless you have the extension pack, which I absolutely love. Here is my XO1 suit, which I found very nicely intact and in good condition. I forget where. Might have found this one in the Glowing Sea. I'm not too sure. So I have that one there, and I have my benches nicely organized here. My workbench, my weapons workbench, and my armor workbench, which this one I never use. This one I rarely use, and this one I use, well, not anymore because I've stopped building. And here, of course, you know, you open the garage door, which I rarely, if not ever, open it or use it, because sometimes when I do, which has happened to me, is all of a sudden there's enemies on the other side and they try to like rush in, so I try not to use that door anymore. And then last but not least, if you look over here, I put some stairs up to this to the top of the station. I have all the power armors that I've collected, which is, it's a good amount, but it's not a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of them out there still. Some of them are missing pieces, some of them are completely intact, but they're in bad shape. So this is where I kind of put them up here, kind of like statues, or, you know, ghostly soldiers, I guess, whatever. I just thought they looked pretty cool up here. The Red Worker truck stop. So this is pretty much where I kind of, my base of operations. And I have another really cool power armor. It's not here. I left it in Far Harbor. I don't want to go there because it'll take too long. It's a Tesla armor. So I left it at the docks of Far Harbor, at the armor workbench. But one thing for sure is, I don't know if you know this yet or not, but if you ever do get power armor and you put it somewhere in your settlement, make sure that you take out the power core, or the fusion core I should say, because if you leave it in there, it allows someone else to grab or jump into it. So if you were to leave the, let's see if I were to leave the fusion core in one of these, one of your companions might go in there and start using it, and unfortunately when they do start using it, they won't come out of it. They'll never get out of the suit, so you pretty much lost that suit. Not just them, but any settler really. It doesn't have to be a companion. Like any random settler from any settlement can just jump in there and use it. So unless you want your really priceless power armor to be taken, I suggest you take out the fusion core. That's pretty much it. That's my little Red Rocket truck stop. I'm kind of proud of this little area. It's not totally complicated. It doesn't have like 6 floors. It doesn't have a bunch of beds. It's just more of my kind of, I guess, bat cave kind of thing. Kind of keep my memories of all the stuff I've done. So hopefully you guys like this video. You know, go ahead and drop a comment if you like. Your questions or anything. Feel free to ask. I'll gladly and politely respond to yours. Other than that, you know, I hope you guys have a good day, and hopefully we'll see you again, or I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.